Yo.
Oh, let me play the intro. The intro.
Play the intro. You got it.
You hating on the king, and you hating what God made. On the most high, yo, we spare no expenses. Game cost gets expensive. Go hard, we relentless. Feel that energy, feel that shift. I don't have to say they already know. I could stand out in any room I'm in, or I could blend in, working my chameleon. You hating on the king, and you hating what God made. On the most high, yo, we spare no expenses. Game cost gets expensive. Go hard, we relentless. Feel that energy, feel that shift. I don't have to say they already know. I could stand out in any room I'm in, or I could blend in, working my chameleon. You hating on the king, and you hating what God made. On the most high, yo, we spare no expenses. Game cost gets expensive. Go hard, we relentless. Feel that energy, feel that shift. I don't have to say they already know. I could stand out in any room I'm in, or I could blend in, working my chameleon.
Yeah. Potroast podcast. You already know what time it is, man. We got a special guest in the building. Sorry we late, man. I had some family things going on. We're chilling with the fam, but you already know what it is, man. It's Potroast podcast. We back one more again, man.
What's
Happy,
popping?
happy Friday, Junior. Happy Friday, Junior. I got a special guest. I got my homeboy, man, in here. Shaun Rich, man. What's good with you, brother?
Man, everything's great. You know what I'm saying? Life's great. Everything's healthy. Keeping everything healthy. Vibing to that healthy vibe. You know what I'm saying? You know how it go, man. Wake up in the morning and, throw that on, man, and start the day. You know what I'm saying? We like everything healthy over here. I finally made it to Potroast podcast. What's good?
I appreciate you, family. What's up, Bowden?
Okay, he said, "Can you see me?" What
Can
is
me
he?
see me? Nah, you ain't in the regular comments. You gotta hop on the stream. You at the crib, hop on the stream, Bowden. But yeah, man, it's good to have you on, man. I appreciate the technical assistance and everything you've been doing, man. And you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, man. Listen, we just gotta get it done, man. It's
What's
all part
good,
of the
B
health.
Cross? Yeah.
What's up, man? Let's get into it. What we here to talk about today?
Man, we're gonna be brief tonight. We ain't gonna be long winded, you know what I'm saying? We already started late, but yeah, we got a few topics, man. Other than you the special guest. So I'll let you give the folks a quick intro on who you are, where you're from,
Oh yeah.
what you're doing out here in the zone, and what you're trying to accomplish, bro.
All right, so let's see. That's a loaded question. I'm like 10 different people in one, right?
I
So
feel you.
I'm Shaun Rich. I'm an artist, like an all-around artist, rapper. I do production, graphic design, video production, audio production, anything dealing with like recording art. So I'm a master rat.
Right.
I do broadcasting. I know how to operate broadcasting software. Sound engineer, or like live shows, like actual live performances. All of that. I actually created a curriculum, a recording arts educational curriculum back in 2013.
Okay.
I became a high school teacher when I was 26. Teaching that curriculum, so that's before I moved out here. But like, long story short, I also I run and own the company Black Excellence TV. My own platform, Black Excellence TV, which recently got taken by YouTube. So y'all just got to be careful, because right when I hit 9,000 watch hours and 500,000 views in 1 month, when it was time for them to cut that check, they they deleted my channel. So it's crazy like that. What's good, King?
What's good, man? Dude, talking about go on this. I'm like, nigga, I've been watching y'all for the last 15 minutes. I've been on the stream.
I didn't see you. I
know
see
y'all.
you in the chat.
I'm listening to Chrono. He talking to the background. Y'all setting up the display. I'm like, bro, I'm on the stream.
That's my fault. I didn't see you, and I had to scroll down.
I know. And then the intro music was low, bro. When you was playing it in, it was low as hell. You could barely hear it.
It sounded loud as hell in my headphones.
Yeah, but it was low on the live stream. It's super low. You know.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay, that's something we're gonna have to fix. Something we're gonna have to fix.
Yeah, you can barely hear
it. It's trial and error. Trial and error, you know, when it's the first time.
No, that's cool though. That's how you learn to get better, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was good that I was outside looking in. I was
like, right. Yeah, we here. Is we live on Facebook as well?
Nah.
YouTube.
Just YouTube. Just YouTube.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to connect our Facebook.
I was concerned. I was concerned, bro. I showed looked. I'm like, dang, that ain't go live yet. I had just got off work like 9:30. I'm like,
yeah, we ain't gonna live, but we live now, man. We gonna keep it short and sweet. I'm glad to have y'all brothers in the building.
Yeah, likewise. Was talking crazy about me last week. Talking about I sell out. I ain't been on the podcast lately.
No, I was talking to Rob. I was talking to Double R, man.
Double R say he said you and me. I'm like, bro, I work. I do it every week. If you don't see me coming on, that's because I'm closing. And you already know my situation.
Yeah, but you got a real job.
Yeah, I got a real job.
Look,
Rob, close at 9:00, so 8:30. Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta get them up out of there, bro. Other than that, I'll be there to 10:00, and then I'm getting phone calls from corporate like, why you still at the show?
Yeah, I feel you, man. It's all good, brother. It's all good, brother. We're gonna get into these topics though.
Let's get into these topics then, man.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, so the first one is, man, so a dad talking to his son about some shit, right?
Yeah.
So he's talking to his son about some shit, about like some female shit, right? Mm-hmm. And the female shit that he's talking about is regarding I guess a girl at his school or something like that. And the question that I want to go over with y'all, man, was, is this good advice or not? You know what I mean? I'm gonna put this picture up in a minute and you know, let y'all read it. Let y'all read it, man.
Let's read that.
Let's see what it is, man. So this is what it is. So is this good or bad advice from his dad? He said, my crush turned me down at school. Pop say, I'm gonna send you $20 to your debit card. Buy all the girls in your class ice cream and don't buy her one. She gonna learn a life lesson tomorrow. Son say, okay, thanks, Dad. So my question to the panel is, what do you think about that advice? Is that good advice, or is that some sucker shit, or is it some weird shit, or is that something that you don't want to teach your child because he may grow up and be an asshole, or is it something that the girls need to learn? I'm gonna let y'all go. Go ahead and get off, Shaun Rich, and then go ahead.
Listen. We don't want to raise no simps either. You know, if the girl the little baby girl turned them down, he not her type. But I don't see nothing wrong with him going to, you know, what it say, buy all the girls ice cream in the class but her. You know, so yeah, you know, that's kind of how women operate in real life, though. You know, they see the other women liking you, then they. You know what it is. So I think it's great advice. We raising young men, and that's how you play the game, man. We're at the end of the day, we're kind of like hunters, you know. So, and may the strongest survive when it comes to these women. So that's the reality of it. Now, as far as the little girl learning the life lesson, I don't know what she will learn or not learn. You know, because if she don't like him, she don't like him, and just because of the amount of money the little boy or the man has, she still shouldn't like him. But I think it's showing to, you know, show off a little bit, but we don't want the little boy to grow up and, you know, be an asshole. Like you said, because that is kind of asshole training too. So it's like it's two sides of the coin. But
that's what I'm trying to figure out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, but I would be the dad that will let his son do that, honestly. And I got a daughter, you know, so
okay.
I got a daughter, you know, so I mean, the little boy did that to my daughter. I mean, I wouldn't even care. You know,
for real.
I would have to have a sit down with my baby because first of all, listen, man, you didn't choose him. That ain't who you like, man. Like who you like, no matter what. If you don't like the person, you don't like you're not attracted to him. You're not attracted. That means, you know, whether he got money or not. That's in the future, you know. So yeah, it's all about standards. You know, that's what. So on the opposite side of me being a father, having a daughter, and if that was to happen to her, you know, I always tell her, you know, you keep them same standards that you had when you turned him down. You know, hey, there's other fish in the sea. He threw the pressure out there, you know, because she could play the game back at the end of the day, you know, and get with who she want to get with. And the little youngin will still feel less than.
Yeah.
Even after spending money on all the ice cream, that ain't gonna help, you know. So, but I just think it's good for the young male because, hey, don't beat yourself up over it. There's other fish in the sea too, youngin. For him, you know, don't beat yourself up. You know, we don't want them committing suicide when they get over it if a female leave them or this happened to not work out. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by, you know, we can't be raising no simps. And it's like you said, it's dual-sided, but I just think the good outweighs the bad. And I just think it'd just be a learning moment, you know, for actually both parents.
How was that raising a simp though? I don't really understand that. Like,
no, that's not.
I mean, if
that's not
okay.
I mean, so let me get in. I don't know, like, man, I feel like we need to have a female panel guest on this one too, man. But for the flip side, like y'all said, and it's crazy that Shaun Rich used my exact words I was gonna use. The plenty fish in the sea term. I was gonna use the plenty fish in the sea term because I look at it this way too. I got a daughter too, right? And first of all, we don't know the age the kid is. We don't know what age these kids are. But overall, I think it was a good lesson because it's one of the it's like you said, it's teaching him it's gonna be plenty fish in the sea. Meaning don't let that one girl be the end of your world. It'll be some others that come around. And then on the daughter end, all ice cream ain't good ice cream. You feel me? You had your all ice cream ain't good ice cream. So you didn't get the ice cream from him like he gave the other girls. Maybe that's because you a better standard than that. He gave them all vanilla, but you a strawberry. You know, it's a flip side to both ways because I got a daughter too. So to be honest, I think it was a dope way of teaching his son the lesson, and then the father or the mother on the daughter's side, they could do it the same way like how I just presented it. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
So I think it was a dope ass way. I don't even think I would even do something like that.
But look how the door opened though. The door opened like this. Let's say little boy do that, bam. But there's actually another little boy that actually liked that little girl. And he go and buy her some ice cream, some strawberry ice cream. See, so he didn't let the door open for another male anyways. But the door was already open for another male because she didn't choose him in the first place.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So
my take on it
ain't like she got to be sad about it either.
Yeah, my take on it, I think it's a little bit of some sucker shit, man, in my opinion. Just because, like, if you don't like me, You not fucking with me, right? What the fuck do I get out of making you jealous? Why would I care to make you jealous? So the point where his father is telling his son that is because he wants the girl to feel jealous that his son is buying all the other girls the ice cream and she not getting no ice cream. And that the point about that is he wants to make her feel jealous.
But
So
how do we know that that's what his dad trying to do? We don't really know that.
that's what she gonna learn a life lesson today. The life lesson is I'm the nigga with the ice cream and you ain't getting none, bitch.
Yeah,
but that's how the game go in real life, though. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That's how the game go in real life.
Yeah.
Like
because
she turn you down and see you outside of the demon.
Because the world gonna be harder than what that was. So it was a life lesson. Because you got to think about these kids is more advanced than when we was coming up. So they built a little more tougher than we was coming up. Like our OGs kept us very protected and covered for a lot of certain things we didn't have to see, but we saw it. If that kind of makes sense. Like you can't, like your mama, our mama and daddies, our mamas, whatever, they can sit down and say, baby, listen here. It's gonna be all right. God gonna have you all the time. That's what we grew up on, them type of talks. You can't do that with these kids. These kids they more advanced. You got kids that I could tell you, oh, my mama get her child support check and it's on my debit card because my daddy sent me $85 every month. That type of shit.
See?
You get what I'm saying? So you can't.
Crosby say ain't nothing wrong with it. He didn't say anything disrespectful. He didn't say disrespect or nothing.
He was firm and direct. He was firm and direct. And you know what I'm saying? Because you got to be these ways. You got to. You can't sugarcoat and have these kids thinking in fantasy land because they catch everything and they see everything like a sponge, man. So honesty is the best policy, as long as you ain't disrespectful. And he wasn't.
Yeah. Is what it is.
I don't know. I still think it's lightweight some sucker shit. I get everybody's point.
Yeah.
I just feel like the way to get the person you want is not to make them jealous. It's to make them like you. You know what I'm saying? Like to make them see maybe what they're missing, but not in a jealous aspect, but just to see how you treat other motherfuckers. But
that's what his life lesson was.
Right. I mean, he treated the other people good.
Yeah.
He bought them ice cream.
But what you trying to say, you turned me down. I'm a good man. I'm a young prince. Look what I did for these other women. And it was nothing up out of it just to show you that I'm a good guy.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's just like, hey, you know, the girl turn you down in the club or the bar and go outside and see you in the Maybach or something and want to jump in.
No, that's different.
Nah,
that's different. That's different, cuz.
Now on the flip side, he could become the sucker ass dude behind this because later on, he the nigga that got turned down at the girl at the club and this nigga bought a fleet of drinks for all these other breezies. Now he just looked like the trick at the club.
There go the simp.
My daddy taught me this about ice cream when I was 7. Hey, if
he do that though, he gonna still win.
Yeah.
But that goes back to my initial question.
Hey, one of them gonna go.
It goes back to my initial question, bro. Is that good advice? I say no.
On that, if end up being the club dude that just bought everybody the drinks, it ain't.
So it's like, you know, far as like it's as
I don't want to get the girl because I got money and for what I can do.
Yeah, because
I want to get the girl because she genuinely likes me, not based off what I can do for her.
I don't think this was about getting the girl. It don't say nothing about getting the girl.
Yeah, his crush turned him down.
Yeah,
so
but if he
get other girls with that.
If he explained what the reason why he did that to his son after he did it, and he breaks it down in that way so he can understand why he did that, tell his son, you know why I made you do that? And then he'll be like, no, Dad. And his dad breaks it down to explain why he did it that way, then what we all saying is relevant. But if he didn't break it down later on after doing that, then we just set little man up for failure. Straight up.
Brandon said my daughter be like, so I got my own money.
Period, right? But listen, if
the
little
little
man get a new girlfriend,
like, I'm gonna give you $50 tomorrow, and you come to school tomorrow and bring cupcakes and don't get that little nigga one.
I mean,
that shit ain't nothing but petty wars.
Yeah,
welcome to the petty wars.
Hey, parents do it all the time because every parent do it, man. They want to feel it the best, bro.
Adults do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I said adults. Y'all didn't see my baby way cleaner than that baby and all that.
Mean, like just I'm talking about men and women as adults do it. Like just think about like Cardi B, for example. Like a woman like her, she's saying stuff like, she used to trick men into, having threesomes with her and a tranny, and the man don't know he's a tranny. So what if he's chasing her and don't know it, right? You need to see other women, other women that like him, and he got to know his self-worth as well.
Yeah.
So the little boy got to know his self-worth and know that there's other fish in the sea. There's always somebody for somebody.
That's dope, and I agree with that, but I don't think that's teaching him self-wealth or self-worth.
If his dad don't do a follow-up on why he did it, it's a setup.
And it's showing him self-worth. If other girls get in his face, he ain't got to be sad no more that she turned him down. He got a new one to entertain.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm saying, I don't know, but y'all, like D Bolden saying, it depends on what the dad teach him afterward. But really, man, as long as the son get a little girlfriend out the deal, I think he's straight.
Yeah, I don't know though. I think the follow up is the biggest ordeal of the whole thing. Anytime you do something with your kids, it's just like now when you discipline. Everybody knows discipline means to teach. So when it gets to the physical discipline, we all that did it. We'll ask them, you know why I'm finna whip your ass? but you know what? Every kid know why they getting their ass whipped though.
Yo,
am I lying? Am I lying?
That's hilarious though. That's hilarious.
Because the kid know why they get. Because back in our day, we used to get our ass.
I used to hear that shit all the time.
We didn't know. We'd be like, damn, mama, can I get some water? Get your ass out of this. You get your ass. You don't even know why you got your ass whipped. Like, damn, I just came in here, mama. You went in the refrigerator to go grab the milk. Your mama, it's like, damn, I just grabbed some milk.
Hey, bust your ass all in between the washer and dryer and shit.
Because you be getting your ass hit all the time for no fucking reason, bro. But we iterate what we learned from what our parents was doing. That like if it get physical, they're gonna know why. Because I don't want my kid to be scared of me and be traumatized like I was with my parents, jumping and shit all the time. Because your mama used to hit you all the fucking time. You didn't even know what you was getting hit for half of the time. So when it gets to the physical part, that's when you be like, I'm finna whip your ass. You know why you getting your ass whipped? And then crying and be like, cause I was talking back to the teacher in class. Absolutely. They know why they getting their ass.
Yeah, I ain't got to that level yet, man. My baby she just turned.
No, 4. I haven't.
She just turned 4, so I can't whoop her ass yet.
My daughter 28. I had to physically spank my daughter one time, only one time in my life. I had to, one time, and I felt like a bitch afterwards. I cried like a motherfucker after I did it because I never had to put my hands on her. But she was like, well, the mouth got a little
at that time
because she's so used to doing it with her mama, and I. Right. I know my daddy ain't gonna do it, but now it was that one time, bro. But you know what I'm saying? Even your nephews, or whatever, your little cousins, sons, or whatever.
Right.
I'm finna whip. You know why you getting your ass whipped, right? And they know why.
Yeah, I feel you, man. So Crosby commented. He said, "I see your point. He could have just did something to boost his son with some involvement from others." Which is true, man. I get everybody's point. I'm just saying, I personally wouldn't
That is kind of
give my
suck.
son no. Yeah, I personally wouldn't give my son no money to go buy everybody else some ice cream except the girl that turned him down. To me, that's like sucker shit, bro. Like,
Yeah, I wouldn't do that
I
with.
teach my son to be the straight. I teach my son to be the motherfucker that's wanted and that you know what I mean. He has to pick and choose.
Well, I'm taking my son shopping.
Yeah, you see
or that.
I'm taking my son shopping, coming back fresh.
Hey man, you a prince, man. You good. Don't worry about her, man. There's plenty in the sea. You don't gotta be extra for her.
He said she gonna learn a life lesson today.
Yeah, Daddy dad just too invested, ain't he?
Yeah. Daddy
like, yo, it's petty though. He was.
His dad is just too invested, bro.
My Chris turned me down to school today, Dad. What should I do?
Dad,
I'm gonna give you $20. That ain't even enough. $20 ain't even enough, especially if it's Cold Stone or some thrifty ice cream. You got to give a motherfucker about $80. So
he probably gonna take McDonald's and get the 89-cent cones.
Period. Walk back in balling from McDonald's too. You know they love them some McDonald's.
The McDonald's 89-cent cones, bro.
If the machine worked, nigga.
Out here, I noticed the machine never worked.
Right.
Man, bro, every time I try to go to Burger King, they ain't got no strawberry shakes or nothing. I'll be like, man, what's going on?
Or maybe you meant to say some popsicles where you could have went to Dollar Tree and got that bag of them them bags for $7.99 popsicle store them in the young freezer.
Depending on my son's age, I'd have took him shopping.
I just don't think that's good advice, man.
No, it wouldn't. I wouldn't did that with my son too. You know what I'm saying? My little guy. You know,
the last line coming out the father's mouth is bad advice.
Yeah.
That last
line. The last line what? I'm gonna teach her a life lesson.
Yeah, that life lesson. Oh, yeah. That's not. He shouldn't have told his son that.
What is the life lesson?
No, that's
my question.
No, that's what I would like to know because
that's my question. What is the life lesson?
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the bad advice he gave his son.
Because we don't know what the life lesson was. Because that by him saying that sounded like some sucker shit.
Sound like he was too invested. Like, yo, he was just too invested.
He was too invested.
Like, I don't understand what the life lesson she was supposed to learn.
It was
what the fuck? I don't know. What her life
get with the nigga that got money? Is that the life lesson? I'm trying to think like philosophically. Like, what was the life lesson?
I said it already. I said it from the beginning. The nigga with money. And that's why if it was my baby, daughter, keep the same standards. You ain't like that nigga before and don't like him after. Like who you like for what you like.
Yeah, daddy was on some sucker shit. By him, that in the text message, you knew it was some sucker shit by him saying that. If he just would have said, "I'm gonna give you $20, you buy the other girls some ice cream," left it at that, we could be like, "Oh, maybe you teaching them something valuable." But that having that comment, oh, she gonna get a life lesson. Yeah, he was on petty shit.
Yeah, he was wilding for that one.
That's super petty shit, man.
He's wilding for that.
That's super petty, man. But shit, we're gonna get into this next topic, man. I don't know if it was good advice or not. I guess that's up to the user to decide, you know what I'm saying, or to the viewer to decide. I personally don't agree.
I ain't make the text message name my son.
Yeah.
I wouldn't did that with my little man.
Yeah, and I ain't buying all them little niggas no ice cream neither.
Yeah, like I said, I'd have took my little boy to the mall, got him fresh, whatever he liked. You know what I'm saying? If he liked Pokemon, he'd have popped up with the new Pokemon outfit with the backpack to match. You know what I'm saying? And go holler at another girl that you like.
My little man do that all the time. He asks me confirmation when he get dressed. He'd be like, "Okay, Dad, I see you drippy." Then he'll ask me like, "Am I drippy?" I'll be like, "Yeah, you drippy. You always drippy. You come from the DNA." It's like his confirmation is what I say. You know what I'm saying? Because the male figure, your impersonation with Superman, the male figure is your dad. You know what I mean? That's your first impersonation. Right. Just like daughter, you know, but vice versa.
Yeah. Yeah, for real though.
Cause your daughter, we can't hear nothing you saying, Crondo.
No, I ain't talking to y'all.
Oh,
I'm listening though.
It was in the back.
That's like both of y'all both got daughters just like I got daughter. Your daughters her first impersonation of a man is gonna be y'all.
Agree.
That's they always say your daughter try to get a man that's like their dad, but not necessarily. Right. You set the standards on what a man should be like for your daughter. So
not a man she wants, but a man that she
spoiled.
Yeah, but some girls would be like, I ain't gonna find no nigga that's better than my daddy. My daddy always gonna be number one, regardless of who I'm with.
That's a fact.
Because the daddy gonna set the standards straight up.
I mean, I wouldn't expect no man to like do for my daughter as I do for her. Like, I don't want her to expect that from no man. I mean, he could be happy. Like, whatever she's asked for,
I'll be right back.
Whatever she asked for, I do. You know what I'm saying? And that's just not. If I had a woman that I had to treat like my daughter, I'd be like, I couldn't rock with her because honestly, you're not my daughter. You know. So, like a grown man might have to tell a woman that, like, yo, listen, I'm not your dad. You know what I'm saying? You know, because like, I know with my baby, I mean, whatever she wants, she kind of gets. And if I don't do it fast enough, like she even got a time, I'll be like on a timer, like, yo, if I don't do it fast enough, and then it's a problem, she might start hollering and she control me, bro. Yeah. Hey, she control me. I'll be like, man, just hold on, chill out, give me some time.
My daughter was like that too, man. And then it's doper because as they get older and you get that better bonding with her, like true story, Rich, real shit, Shaun, Rich. When my daughter started high school, she was in this a trade school for engineering.
Okay.
It was weird to me. I was always the chaperone for they trips. She would always want me to be there. Like she always wanted to show me off. Like, oh, my daddy gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? And they be, you know, so she always wanted me to be around. Cause like when she hit 6 to 12, we used to do every year. It was around Valentine's Day. We had this thing called daughter and dad dance that we would attend. Okay. I don't know if they do anything similar like that out here. So what happens is you go to a dance with your daughter. Y'all both get dressed up.
I remember that.
Like you taking her out like on a little prom or a date.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's called daughter daddy dance.
Yeah.
And we did that for like 6 years straight. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you building that relationship up with her. And you know what I'm saying? Like nobody can disconnect that. You know what I'm saying? And as they get older, the relationship just grows stronger with your daughter, man. It's dope. I like it. I love having a daughter too, man. It's dope.
Brandon said, would it be different if you said buy one girl ice cream? He also said we probably ain't get the first part of the story.
It don't matter. By him saying she gonna learn a life lesson made it sound
that makes it null and void, right? It makes it moot. It's null and void.
That makes it a little bit malicious, in my opinion.
That's what I'm saying.
He sounded foul when he said that she gonna learn a life lesson.
Yeah. Like, yeah. That last line makes it null and void. Like, no, it's bogus.
Like y'all said, he was
malicious. It's null and void at that point. It's like it's bogus.
He was too invested.
Ain't arguing that.
Yeah,
ain't arguing that. The dad way too invested and he on some dirty shit with other little kids. Like,
you diss my son? You know my son bloodline? You little heifer?
Like what?
Here's for $20.
Like your grace.
Yeah.
Your grace. You know what I'm saying? This is Stark Blood from Winterfell.
Straight up. Going there on some Game of Thrones.
Right, yeah. Like, yo, what's the other one from Game of Thrones? Cersei and them, a Lannister. Like, yo, that's a Lannister right there.
Straight up. Do you know who I am? You wench? You're beneath me, peasant.
A Lannister. Like, yo, what?
Straight up.
The dad's tripping for that.
Hey, that's hilarious, bro.
Send those to the dragons and let them eat the ants.
Period. The Targaryens. Period.
The Targaryens.
Dracarys. Like, damn.
Am I about to have to go Dracarys on the hoe?
Yeah, do I gotta go Dracarys on her? Text dragon emoji. They don't even she don't even know, ain't even ready for what's finna happen.
Straight up. Do I need to send my son down to the whorehouse?
To the brothel.
We got problems.
We ain't got no problems no more, son. We at the brothel now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you. Tell me about it when you're done, son.
Straight up. Straight up.
Yeah, but no, I don't
All
know.
right, yeah. Next time. Yeah, we'll get to it next time.
We'll make a man out of you this day, son.
We'll make a man out of you today. So I don't know if y'all know what happened with skipping them again, but them niggas tripping again, man.
Are you talking about the one with my man, the football player?
Yeah. Hey, bro.
Bro.
These niggas be getting into it all the time, bro.
Yeah.
About the dude that died, right? So we all heard about the dude that died.
And then
Wait,
He died and came back to life.
Yeah, they revived.
Yeah, my bad. He died on the field. And he came back to life. So Skip did a tweet. I should have pulled up this tweet first.
We gotta pull up the tweet first, bro.
Yeah. Matter of fact, let me stop sharing.
It was bogus.
Yeah, let me stop sharing and pull up the tweet first. I'll pull up.
You got the tweet, or you want me to get it? Okay.
Go ahead and find it and then put it on the stream. I'm gonna delete.
All right, go ahead and speak. Keep speaking about it, and I'm.
Yeah, but like basically, bro, Skip be fucking hoeing this nigga like all the time, like. You know, Skip be hoeing this nigga, bro.
Skip just be letting his race car show a lot. That's what he been doing.
Like, I just feel like he
ain't the only one that do it.
I just feel like he be hoeing this nigga, bro. Like,
they all get hoed.
They all get hoed. He just showing.
They all get hoed.
He's showing his real white power.
Period. It is what it is.
Cause you know, if it was us and we said anything like
it'd
that,
be canceled. You'll be canceled. You'll be deleted. You'll be banned. You'll be kicked off of every social media.
You see what they did to Jamil? They pulled her. Like you would have been pulled, bro.
All right, yeah, I got it. I'm sharing it now. Hold on.
We can't hear you, bro. We can't hear you, Crondo.
Shannon probably want to beat his ass, but he can't. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, he can't. Be like, hey, bro, I slapped the shit out you right now, nigga.
I think
white ass. Look, they will handle Shannon. If Shannon was to touch Skip Bayless, Shannon going to the hospital. They gonna handle him.
He needs to touch him one time, bro. He needs to touch him one time, bro.
But I think
Skip, old man, they gonna handle him. Them Jews gonna come from behind them cameras and dog walk Shannon. This is gonna be honest.
He got enough money. He got enough. He's straight, bro. He got money.
Nobody got enough money. They took $2 billion out of Kanye's account overnight. Nobody got enough money.
Shannon got money, bro.
He ain't no billionaire.
He was a professional Hall of Fame football player. You think Shannon got no money, bro?
They'll take his money.
Not if he take it out the bank first.
Hey, I think Skip be doing that because Skip feels safe there. He like one of them. He probably get treated off the camera a lot. So
bro, I would have been touched Skip, bro. Like, yo, for real, shut the fuck up.
But hold on, let's really analyze
I'll reach across this table and slap the shit out you. And I call him a boy. Boy.
But yeah, I couldn't work with Skip. I couldn't work with Skip, man. Skip would make me choke him out. I would have choked Skip. I would have lost my job with a long time ago.
Bro, he be hoeing this man, bro.
I would have lost my bag a long time ago fucking around with Skip.
He got the bag, bro. Skip Shannon got a bag, bro. Y'all think Shannon ain't got no bag?
No, he
got a bag.
But you know what? But you know what? You know what's crazy? He may be getting a fat bag dealing with Skip because nobody else would work with him. And they know that.
You say what now?
He may be getting a fat ass bag working with Skip because nobody else could work with him. Nobody will work with him.
No, don't say that, bro. Somebody else would. They would definitely replace Shannon Sharp. Any black person.
It won't be as popular. It won't be as popular.
Don't say that. That's what people always say. But listen, man.
I don't think nobody else want to work with Skip though. He could be replaced. I don't think nobody want to work with Skip. Anybody could be.
It'll be a youngin. They'll go get a youngin. You know they like
I
to
don't
put
think
up.
it. I don't think it'll be as. I don't think it'll be as popular. That's just my opinion.
It won't. They got good
Let it
chemistry.
be Deion Sanders or something.
Nah,
Right.
hell no. Ain't nobody gonna deal with Skip like that, man. I really think nobody will deal with Skip. It ain't even about
Bro,
replacing.
he done got checked plenty of times, bro,
He didn't.
by other athletes.
Worked with other people before. I don't think he's likable like that in the industry.
But here go the thing. He don't need to.
All right, I got it, fam.
You got it. I'm sharing it right now.
Oh, okay, cool. There we go. Got it.
Oh, you talking to the kid now?
All right, let's
No
analyze
doubt.
the tweet though.
No doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of the game. But how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season, which it was, to the regular season outcome, which suddenly seems so irrelevant.
And so, what's the problem?
I'm gonna let y'all get off.
Already talked about this prior to. What happened was Skip.
Go ahead.
He worded it the wrong way.
I don't think he had no malicious intent.
No, he didn't. He worded it the wrong
living
way.
in an era where how can I say this? We living in a weak, sensitive era where
cancel culture type shit.
The leftist is controlling the masses right now, and this, I mean, which suddenly seems so irrelevant, meaning the game or the season seems irrelevant because the football player just went down on the field.
He didn't just go down on the field, my nigga.
Died on the field.
The motherfucker died on the field,
season, bro. So okay, what's more important? The season, the regular season outcome, or him going down on the field?
His life.
Okay, so if it says to the regular season outcome, which suddenly seems so irrelevant. He's saying the regular season outcome now seems irrelevant. Why is it irrelevant? Because he just died on the field.
That don't seem insensitive to you? That don't seem insensitive to you?
So it's simple reading comprehension, bro. He didn't say nothing about his life.
That don't seem insensitive to you, is what I'm asking.
Saying that the regular season is irrelevant because he just died on the field.
Right.
It is irrelevant. The man just died on the field. Forget the football game. The man died on the field. What are we doing?
No, I don't think that's the right. No. That ain't the first tweet. That's the wrong tweet.
No, that's the tweet, bro.
That's not the tweet. Is that the tweet?
Bro.
Yeah, that is the tweet.
People just got real bad reading comprehension.
Yeah, but people read it the wrong way. That's what it was.
Uh-huh.
They registered it the wrong way.
No, he said, but how? That's what fucked it up. It says, but how?
Yeah, how can they
postpone the game?
Yeah, he was the question.
Why should they postpone the game?
Postpone it. Because I think, if I'm correct, I think it was like I think it happened in the fourth quarter with like 8-9 minutes on the game left or something.
I wasn't watching it.
Did Skip ever explain it?
Yeah, he did. He did a video apology about the whole thing afterwards. Y'all got to pull that up too.
That's what we got to pull up because he got to speak for himself. Because really,
he did another. He's like, I wasn't trying to say that man's life wasn't important. Absolutely not. It is important, but people attack him about that. But they didn't. The video he did afterwards about it. He did a video afterwards. And then to keep it a book, like y'all, that's not the first time an NFL player that died on the field. Like, it's been some players that's died on the football field. A few, maybe 3 or 4.
Did they stop the game?
I don't know.
They probably did stop the game.
They probably did. But they was talking about it. Can you pull up that clip with Skip apologizing, Rich?
They didn't apologize, bro.
Yeah, he did a video. He did a video apology. He did.
This is the video I'm about to play. Hold on. Let me play this video real quick.
That may be the one.
The video I'm talking about.
To play the Undisputed with him and Skip.
Right. He flat out said, I'm not apologizing.
Not the one with him and Skip in the studio. He did one by himself.
I'm about to play it. Watch. Hold on.
No, not that one. No, not that. Not that one. He has a whole nother video clip.
Speculation of conjecture, innuendo, but I will say this: watching that game on Monday morning, there's been a lot of speculation of why I wasn't on air yesterday, and I won't get into speculation or conjecture, innuendo, but I will say this: in watching that game on Monday night, what happened to Damar Hamlin struck me a little different. As a brotherhood in the NFL, when injuries happen, when we know injuries are a part of the game, I've seen guys suffer ACLs and Achilles tear, but I've never seen anybody have to be revived and fight for their life on the field. So it struck me a little differently because I remember seeing my brother paralyzed on the field temporarily, and he was able to regain focus. Skip tweeted something, and although I disagree with the tweet, and hopefully Skip would take it down, but I didn't want it.
Well, time out. I'm not going to take it down because I stand by what I tweeted.
Skip, let me finish.
All right. Okay.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Go ahead. Let's go, Jen.
Okay.
I mean, I cannot even get through a monologue without you interrupting me.
Well,
you could have came back, Skip.
Well, I thought
Skip, just let.
I didn't know you were going to bring up.
No,
this.
I was just going to say, Skip. I didn't want to yesterday to get into a situation where Damar Hamlin was the issue. We should have been talking about him and not get into your tweet. That's what I was going to do. But you can't even let me finish my opening monologue without you interrupting.
Okay. I was under the impression you weren't going to bring this up because nobody here had a problem with that tweet.
No. Clearly, the bosses wanted you to offer explanation. So clearly, somebody.
No, they did not have. Nobody.
Let's go, Jen.
Bro.
No, he does. He does have another one by himself. He did do an apology. It's another one.
Bro, he be hoeing this nigga, bro.
He
be hoeing him.
He do be hoeing him though.
Bro, like I would have told him, hey man, shut the fuck up.
I mean,
Like for real, like shut the fuck up when I'm talking. You ain't played football, bitch.
But this what Skip said. Skip said
Skip is a journalist, bro.
Skip said he said me and Shannon get into really heated arguments. And at the end of the day, I'll still look at him as a brother. As a matter of fact, he said Shannon is the most detailed confrontation.
That was on the Tom Brady shit, cuz.
Yeah, on the Tom Brady shit. And he was like, I've never worked with anybody like him because he gets under my skin, but in a good way. Because he be calling them out.
Crosby said in Pop Warner where a kid get hurt, taking the ambulance, the game goes on. First quarter. He said the only time I seen game stop is because of 9/11 and lightning.
Oh yeah. I ain't never seen, even in baseball. I remember when the pitcher named Richard Hamill, he got hit in the head with a baseball. He threw an 89 per hour fastball and it hit back and cracked this. He tried to put his glove up to catch it and it cracked his head. Remember, he was in a concussion for like 3 months. They didn't stop the game. Everybody teared up and went and prayed for him. They brought him out. Dude was in the hospital in the coma.
He be letting his fucking son Dodger hold him. Straight up. If I was Shannon, bro, I'll just flat out say, yo, shut the fuck up.
And you'd have got scraped up.
I don't care. Because my dignity is worth whatever they're paying me for.
Listen, bro, we don't own no. If you want to change it, then we need to own a media platform, a black media platform. That media platform is they built that industry. That industry, they built that. Them people, them oohs, yeah, that's theirs. The NFL is theirs too.
I agree.
The NFL is theirs too.
I agree.
They can do what they want. We ain't nothing but slave there. Period.
He's not an NFL player or a coach or a team owner.
He's
just a
now
motherfucker talking.
He's a sports analysis. He went to school for this. And then let's not forget that they're actors. This is for ratings too. And
I don't know, bro. I just feel like he talk out of pocket too many times, bro.
Stop. Shannon do this for the check, bro. I like Shannon. He keep it real sometimes, but when Kyrie Irving was going through what he was going through, Shannon had him fucked up for them people. Period. He had him fucked up because he was forced to have him fucked up because they cut his check.
I agree.
And like I said, this thing is ratings. So I don't even know if they really getting into it or not. The Undisputed show has been so good for the last 5 years or more because of them two. But they're running out of shit. You got to think he come out with the GOAT mask, skipping the Jordans with the drip Bayless. You know what I'm saying? How many they got to keep? So now, okay, let's start getting into it with each other. You know what I'm saying? So you looking at it from this business aspect, this is ratings. Now,
you know the old saying, controversy sells.
Also, yes, and Skip's job is to talk about sports. To make that tweet. Skip is paid to make that tweet. This ain't no regular person tweeting. That's his job. That's his job to tweet about that.
Even if it's biased, that's what he get paid
that's
for.
His job. That's his job. It's not like us.
I'm not saying it's right, but that's what they pay him to do, to be biased.
That's a fact. And to keep running in them ratings, you know. So it's just unfortunate that Shannon got to keep getting hold like that on camera. Yeah. But if we want to change that, then we got to have our own media company. First, before we have our own media company dealing with sports and shit, we got to have our own sport that we own. You know, so if it's our version of the NFL, like, we got to have that. And then we can have our own sports media as well and just control that shit all ourselves. And then we ain't got to worry about being held by them folks, period. Otherwise, this is going to continue to happen. It's been happening for what? Over 100 years, every single day. So what's up?
Got to be like Ice Cube 3-on-3, man. That 3-on-3, bro.
That's something that we need to be supporting more. You know, maybe the NFL stars need to go over there. I'm just saying. I don't know. But you're right, Crondo. He be getting hold, bro.
He always getting hold, man.
He be getting hold. He be keeping it real sometimes too. But I don't know, man. Seem as of recent, man, he been getting hold and he been like taking the check. Wow, like what he did with Kyrie, that wasn't no.
Yo, that was
crazy. Kyrie ain't even do nothing. He ain't even do nothing. He just posted a link on Twitter and all that crazy shit. And then, like, for them niggas to get up there.
My point is this. I get Skip's point. That's why them niggas get paid all that fucking money. Because you understand the risk that you're taking, right? I'm just playing the other side of the coin.
Yeah.
Just you getting paid all this money. You know what I'm saying? And you know what you sign up for, playing full contact football, which is a fucking dangerous sport. So I get that point with what he's saying. But at the same time, it still comes off as insensitive. It still comes off as insensitive, bro.
Where did he make that point that you just said in this tweet?
He didn't make that point.
Okay.
Because he's a dumbass motherfucker.
So where did he, in this tweet, show me where he's like being insensitive? Crondo. Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Yeah, we hear you now.
Show me in the tweet where he's being insensitive at.
We can't hear.
Why did the game get stopped? How?
Where do you see why did the game get stopped? Where do you read that at? Put a tweet back up so we can look at it, so we can all see it.
It's right there in the middle. It says,
all right, there we go. So
this late in the season, game. Oh no doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game. But how? Because this nigga just fucking died.
He didn't say but why. He said but how.
But
but why? How? Two different words, bro.
How means why, in my opinion.
How does not mean why.
Okay. What do you mean how? Okay.
Your own definition.
Do you mean by how? What do you mean by
how? How can they stop the game?
Because this nigga just damn.
Are they going to be able to stop the game? He didn't say but why. Now, if he would have said but why, then that's different. He used the word how.
He said
how
they game.
Okay. All right. Let me explain what I'm thinking. How can they stop the game is because this nigga just damn near this nigga did die on the field. That's
not explaining how you're gonna stop the game.
But how though,
that's
bro?
That's a reason to stop the game. Like, yo, how can I turn off my camera if I break my arm? It don't make sense, is what I'm saying. Like the way that you're taking it. But how? He's not saying but why. How they gonna stop the game? What they got to do to stop the game? How they gonna stop the game?
He's not saying the how to be personable. He's actually like a genuine question, like how they gonna stop the game? Like, are they gonna do it at this period? Right. Can they do it? He's actually
then he follows up with this late in the season. A game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular outcome.
So how can they stop the game? He's asking like, how can they stop the game? Like, will the NF will they lose money by just stopping the game completely behind this severity that just happened on the field? Or, you know, like he asked a genuine question, like how can we how?
Now, if he would have said, but why? And that's
they shouldn't stop it. He's asking like,
how?
okay, what they gonna do? How they gonna stop this game? Like, can they do that right now?
And now the outcome seems irrelevant.
This is my question to you. Is not how and why a similar question, kind of?
No, you got what, who, where, and how, why, whatever the fuck, right? We got.
So if I ask how did that happen and why did that happen, right? That's not similar to you.
How did that happen and why did it happen?
I get what y'all saying. I'm asking in basic conversations terms, not
How
super technical, Shaun Rich.
So how it
super
happened?
technical scientist, brother. I understand what you're saying.
No, but see, I am like in my 4th year of my BA for biochemistry, so you know that's what I'm doing. I'm not even just being honest, right? So, so no, bro. How would be okay? How I slipped and fell on some ice. Why did you slip and fall on some ice? Because I took my ass outside and was running fast.
Right. It's called what is called action adjective.
Is this they're two different meanings. So I mean that's when it comes down to, like I said, reading comprehension. And that's like not no.
You don't think that tweet was insensitive?
Anybody out there, you know what I'm saying? But that's what it honestly comes down to, is comprehending those type.
You don't think that tweet was insensitive at all?
Where you every time you said you something that was insensitive on the tweet, the tweet don't even say what you're saying.
Don't even ask questions why the game got stopped. Nigga.
He didn't say why. There you go.
Yes, he did. He says, but how? He says, but how?
You're adding to the text. How is not why?
He said, no doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of the game. But how are they gonna do it this late in the season? Like,
he didn't say that. But how are they gonna do it? You adding words, brother.
But how?
Just said, but how? I said, but how?
Question mark. That's shortened. So yeah.
Why? Oh no, this is what Brandon said. Why equals the reason. How equals the repercussions.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
He just asked a question. He said, but how can they do it this late in the season? A game of this magnitude is crucial in the regular season.
Basically, okay. Hold on, real quick. Based off what the definition just stated right there, he's basically asking, why did the game get stopped?
He didn't say why. You keep going with why, bro.
Yes, no, that's how.
How is not why?
Repercussions.
Put that comment back up on the screen. Why is the reason?
How is the repercussion?
And why is the reason? You keep putting why for how, bro. He said how, not why.
All right.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. Fuck his pink motherfucking white ass. And fucking somebody. I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas say.
Hey, look, if you want to go that route,
yeah, that's where I'm going with it.
I'm 100% with you there. I'm 100%.
I ain't making excuses for that motherfucker, man. I get where he's coming from, and I get that's why they make the money. But at the end of the day, shut the fuck up about me, because you sound like a fucking owner of Candyland on the Django, nigga.
Bro, this the NFL though. What are we talking about? They fired Kaepernick. Niggas are still watching it.
He's a journalist, so he's very good at what he writes, because that's what journalism is.
Exactly. He went to school.
He's very, like he said.
How old are you? Why old are you? Shut up, motherfucker.
And listen, Crondo, you just looking for a reason to be mad at him. And
I don't like him. I like him. I used to like him. I used to like him up until about a couple of months ago, bro.
But then look at the biasness. So
I never like Skip, because Skip.
I like because he argued. I like because he argued with Shannon.
Watch football?
I watch football. Yes.
Why?
Why? After
they fired Kaepernick for kneeling about police brutality,
I don't care about that. Kaepernick, I feel like Kaepernick did that shit because he was already shitty. Because he was already failing as a quarterback, and that was his way.
What? He didn't kneel for the Pledge of Allegiance, bro. Or what didn't do? Come on, bro.
Man, that's a whole nother.
You should be on his side, regardless. If he was losing his career or not.
He was losing his career. He decided to kneel because he didn't have nothing else to do to gain attention, in my opinion. And not only that, Nigga, only peasants and shit kneel. Kings don't kneel. So what the fuck is you kneeling for?
So you would have been you. So you be pledging allegiance to the flags of the United States of America.
No, I wouldn't be. If I felt that disdain for the country, I put my black fist up when the
now it's the country.
when the national.
So now
shit
it's your
come on.
country.
No,
You a citizen.
but I wouldn't kneel because kneeling is a sign of weakness.
So
is
what
it
would
not?
you do? All right. So what would you
Is kneeling not a sign of weakness?
Cool. What would you do?
Would you just sat down?
Yeah. Would you sat down?
I turn around and turn my back.
All right. Well, that's cool. And guess what? They would have did the same treatment if you would have did that. So at the end of the day, the NFL showed that they were blatantly racist towards African Americans and they were on the side of police brutality. Yet you're
Agreed.
watching it. Hold on.
Agreed.
Yet you're still watching the NFL, but complaining about Skip Bayless' comments about the NFL players. Make and mad at Skip. Be mad at the NFL for real. For real.
Hey,
They really said fuck us.
Look, crowd don't look like.
They really said fuck us.
Shut your ass up, nigga.
Hey, I'm gonna brought me up here. Hey, listen.
Crowd don't look like. Crowd don't look like
man.
the
I do
kid.
this shit.
Crowd don't look like the kid that just got chastised by his granddad. He like.
No,
no.
Aki, look, I do this shit, man. I do this debate shit on
But
I do the debate shit too. All I'm saying is, man, I can still watch the games. That don't mean I gotta fuck with Kaepernick
you can still
or
like
why am I still watching NFL because they treat
like
niggas
it.
like slaves and shit like
You
that.
like the sport.
The point what I'm telling regarding Skip is stay your son dodging ass out of niggas' business. Because at the end of the motherfucking day, bro, this man damn near lost his life, and he probably ain't no telling if he ever gonna come back the same. So keep your insensitive ass tweets to yourself. Yeah, keep your insensitive ass tweets to yourself until we figure out what the fuck is going on, son Dodger.
Now from that perspective, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna.
That's all I'm saying.
But I'm
push back.
I never
agree with you
Skip. Skip to me has been always.
Motherfucker's a sun dodger. He can't even go in the sun, bro. Them motherfuckers get skin cancer.
Listen, I never
The
liked
Sun Dodgers on that team, though.
This
On
is
the
my
team that dude playing for.
I ain't
They
never liked
do.
Skip.
They do.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you why I don't like Skip.
I like that term, by the way.
Out of all those sports analysis, Skip gets under my skin more because he's so biased. He's too biased with his stats and his statistics.
That's why I like him.
They be too personable. Everybody else be pulling out facts, and his shit just be biased shit. That's
All
what
right,
makes it.
let me say one more thing, Bowden. If Tom Brady would have got hit,
That's what I'm saying.
Out on the goddamn field.
Exactly.
Oh Lord, let's pray to white baby Jesus. Let's pray white baby Jesus. Tom Brady from the dead on the third day. Fuck out of here.
He said he's so biased. He's so biased to where he's not even worth watching to me. That's like how I like LeBron, right? And if I was always gonna have my biased opinion all the time, because Skip throws that shit out all the time, like how he be on LeBron ass. If you talk about it, he gotta bring up a LeBron stat when it ain't got nothing to do about LeBron. He too fucking biased.
That's why I watch him. Because I'm a LeBron. Listen, I ride with LeBron. So I watch Skip just in case when I go outside, people say something disrespectful about Brian. I already heard it from Skip, and I saw how Shannon defended it. So therefore, I can write down those facts that Shannon had to bust Skip ass and use that on people outside that disrespect good old GOAT James. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I like it because of his biasness, and I like it because of Shannon's bandwagon,
he pull up in that because he be pulling that whole card on Skip, and then when he calls Skip out on it, Skip don't even admit when he wrong when he knows it.
That's when his power comes in play.
He'll be like, yeah, but Michael, well, we be like, bro, listen.
Hey, but look, like you said though, but Shannon don't fuck with Brady.
Hey,
Skip would have intercourse with Tom Brady.
But you know what makes it so funny about all that behind Skip? As hard as he go for Michael Jordan and Tom Brady, they don't never do no special shout out to Skip for that bullshit. They don't give a fuck about Skip.
But do LeBron give Shannon a special shout out?
Yes, LeBron. You be seeing the video clips of LeBron sending Shannon shoes Shannon.
I didn't. Oh, I bet you he be geeked up. I bet he be turned up, don't he?
Shannon videos, clips. LeBron
Shannon be loving that shit.
Yeah,
but
LeBron
his own podcast.
Yeah, LeBron be sending him custom shoes and all that shit. He be like,
oh man,
my boy LeBron, man. Yeah, LeBron always look out for LeBron look out for Shannon all the time. You don't ever see no motherfucking video clip of Michael sending nothing to Skip, but Skip always but you don't ever hear them niggas tweeting or tagging Skipping anything when he defending them. They don't give a fuck about him.
Like, they don't even acknowledge Skip's existence.
That's what be making.
They don't even acknowledge his existence, bro. He's a fucking straight dick rider.
He look like a sucker bag dog. I be like, you be up here on live television, niggas, and they don't even care about you, bro. They don't even do a tag you or shout out for nothing you do about them.
Yo, we can go into this one forever, bro.
The fucking dick rider.
I be like, I ain't never seen Tom Brady or never tag that nigga in no tweet like shout out to Skip. Woo-woo. They don't even give you no recognition for you going hard for him, bro. you just an average fan in them. They don't care about you like you care about them.
Sheesh.
I just don't like that motherfucker, man. I don't like that motherfucker. I used to, but I don't. Don't say shit.
I don't like that.
Don't say shit.
Yeah, especially if you can't admit when
you can't throw a ball or dribble no ball or even hit a ball. You can't even kick a ball.
But he can play Madden.
White bastard.
But he can play Madden.
Fuck up.
He can play video game.
Hey,
he can wear nice ass shoes, and niggas and cool ass motherfuckers start calling this motherfucker Drip Bayless. Oh, that's Drip Bayless and shit. Cause he got on some fucking old Jordans laced up all tight like white boys wear them and shit.
But
like,
yo,
what else could you watch? What else could you watch for sports and
I'm still gonna watch it. I'm just talking.
No, what else could you watch if you don't look at
the other show to come on after that? What's that shit called?
What do you call them? Sun Dodgers.
Sun Dodgers.
Watch the Sun Dodger. Then what can you watch for your sports analyst?
There's a show with no Marcellus Wiley ain't on there no more.
You watch the one with Jalen Rose and the other boy.
The Sun Dodgers on there too.
Hey man, you gotta tell the truth, man. The Sun Dodger is really talented at what he does, bro. Skip.
I'm not saying he's not talented, bro, and he's a good analyst.
They make that show together, but Skip
he's a good analyst.
He ain't a good analyst. He too biased to me. He ain't a good analyst.
But that's what makes the show watchable, bro.
It just shows his all he is a national television bandwagon fan. He's like us. He's a fan to somebody, and he's so biased, but he gets paid for his because he's not a good analyst at all because he's too fucking biased. He's just a big ass bandwagon fan like us with certain people, and he's seen on a broader vision
what
of
y'all talking about? What you talking about, Brethren? Y'all leave MJ out the damn convo. Nigga, we can talk about MJ all we want, nigga.
See, that's another one.
He on MJ nuts like like Skip Bayless on Tom Brady's nuts.
No, Skip like that. Michael Jordan too. You know, he keep Michael Jordan in his mouth too. He like massaging Michael Jordan balls. He love Mike.
But listen, y'all watch it. Well, we could clearly tell that Crondo watching it for Shannon to body skip every chance that he get.
I want Shannon to check his African manhood one time in his fucking life.
See that? And look.
He dating the Sun Dodger.
I don't want
him. Shannon dating the Sun Dodger and taking selfies and shit, smiling with his big ass teeth like the mask and shit, bro. With a fucking Sun Dodger and shit, bro. And he be letting fucking shit
you know,
hold his ass.
All Shannon got to do is punch Skip one time. He gonna break his face, man.
And they gonna roll him up. Listen, bro, security, the cameraman, everybody in that recording studio.
Rondo, go on YouTube after we done and pull up some Shannon Sharp video clips. Shannon go to the gym every day and lift heavy.
I know.
And you know what he think about when he lifted? That he punches Skip probably every time, bro. He released all that pain. That nigga be lifting that 300 real easy.
And that's why they got some bodybuilders. I promise you, they got some bodybuilders up in there just in case Shannon ever tried it. They got some bodybuilders just in case Shannon ever tried it.
And they know that
face.
Okay, man, that nigga Shannon still built like an action figure, bro.
I swear he is. He's super swole.
But he really a coon too. He really a coon too. Let's not. I mean, that's just my opinion, bro. I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna say talk like he be cooning. He be cooning a lot, bro. He be cooning a lot. I'm not stalling him out. He be cooning a lot, bro.
You're not stalling him out? Damn.
No. On top of that, you dating a Sun Dodger. On top of that, you letting this other Sun Dodger hold you on air. On top of that, you let him fucking say Tom Brady is way better than you. And then he said, I will have it that, and I'll have it you. I'm like, bitch, I slapped your pussy.
Hey, he may be one of them reckless niggas with the white puss, though. He probably be going hard. Like, you may hear a story about Shannon doing some shit. You be like, I knew he was taking that frustration out on something.
Hey, but look,
he be going to pick up girls and punch them in their face and then snort coke off of them. You never know, bro.
Also Wayne Brady shit.
Hey, Rondo, since we are the topic of coons and Sun Dodgers, go ahead, man. Share my screen. Play that video, man. Play that video.
Is Wayne Brady gonna have to slap a bitch?
Bro. Play the video, man.
Healthy vibes.
Hell yeah.
All right, we're gonna play healthy vibes. We're gonna play healthy vibes, and then I'm out. I gotta go to the.
All right, come on. Let's wrap it up.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up. I'm play healthy vibes, and then we out, man.
All
peace.
right.
I love y'all, brothers, man.
All right, peace to you, man. Peace. Devoted.
Healthy vibes.
Thank y'all for having me on, man. I'm gonna try to come back next week.
Yeah, you're welcome whenever.
I might have to be a regular, man. You know, especially since they just snatched my platform, so I got the time now. And my shit was Black Power just like this, so I love this. You know what I'm saying? Period. I learned a new word today called Sun Dodger. It's a rap. I'm gonna be saying I'm gonna be making Facebook posts with it, like damn Sun Dodgers. Hey, you know, I can't even get flagged for that one, right?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Shannon may have watched in, and he may put some KKK mask on some bitches and put Sun Dodger and be hitting them for the back.
Hey, you seen that Carlton Banks joint? You seen that Carlton Banks?
No.
Carlton Banks at the rap concert?
Nah, man.
Bro, he basically saying everything you just said, bro. He get the microphone and say, there's some white bitches in here tonight. Y'all know I love me some white bitches. I'm finna give me some white pussy. And what he went crazy on the mic, bro. He went crazy on the mic with that, bro.
And Ruff said Snow Roach lovers.
Snow Roach? No, she's is that. Not a Snow Roach.
Snow Roach.
Not a Snow Roach. We got Sun Dodgers and Snow Roaches.
Oh shit! I'm gonna play the video, man.
All right, well, peace to y'all.
All right, peace and blessings. Yes, sir. You already know.
Shout out to the ancestors. The ancestors. Been at war. We ride out though. We in a war, been in a fight. Protect yourself at all costs. You gonna take a win and you gonna take a loss. Plays in motion, it's in motion, start from thought. Let's build and manifest. We do that, we taking off. I take L's not from losing, but take L's cause I learn. Gotta earn in this life before they put me in a urn. See me deep in traffic, I'm in traffic, then I swerve. I was born bossed up, but even bosses gotta work. Get it? I'm working. Flipping, it's curtains. They tripping, we curb them. Keep distance for certain. Hard to teach old men, so we work with the youth. With a sense of urgency, so yeah, we gotta move. No need for arrogance. Yo, we gotta change the narrative. It's imperative to move right and take care of them. Gotta keep it healthy even if you start late. I done been through so much, it could make your heart sink. Had to be the big fish in the shark tank the hard way. You hating on the king, and you hating what God made. On the most high, yo, we spare no expenses. Game cost gets expensive, go hard, we relentless.
Feel that energy, feel that shit. I
don't have to say shh, they already know. I could stand out in any room I'm in, or I could blend in, working my chameleon. No pretends or busters around me, just hustlers. Getting all I need, especially dollar signs, gains. No stranger to the pain. Had to pray to find my lane, to find my mind. Had to use my brain. No more dancing in the rain. I traded moonlight showers for the grand rising. That's a healthy vibration for the nation. Yeah, we riding. Putting it down for the cause. I ain't just talking, fuck they laws. Hating evil, the devil's people. Separation from it all.
The discussion of racism is not a preferred topic in our society. And if you remember, Attorney General Eric Holder raised the question, are we a nation of cowards? Being unable to talk about racism. Racism, white supremacy is the most powerful dynamic on the entire planet.
And it's the one thing that we don't ever talk about,
and it's
honestly.
The one thing, you see, when people don't talk about something, it's either they are afraid to do so, or to talk about it will cause serious harm. I mean, once you understand the whys and wherefores, the in-depth reason for a whole oppressive dynamic, then the people have the keys to unraveling that dynamic and potentially replacing the unjust dynamic of racism, white supremacy with a system of justice.
So
justice meaning no one is mistreated, no one is allowed to be mistreated, and those who need the most help get the most help.
Man, it's on till next week, brother. Peace and blessings, bro. Thank you.